Here we are out here with another progression video. Today is March the 5th, 2025. Well, we had the March 4th system go through yesterday. We did not. We was in a marginal risk all day down there into by the Gulf states, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia was in the enhanced risk. And also Arkansas, Eastern Texas, the Panhandle, and Eastern Oklahoma. They were in an enhanced risk. And in fact, where my sister-in-law is, they had a tornado actually go through town and destroyed some things. So it got actually pretty bad out there. That's where the line started at, and then it moved through. It finally come through about, I think it come through us about 1:30 in the morning. So, but the big story was it didn't have nothing to do with the severe thunderstorms. It has to do with the gradient winds. We had to get winds gusting up to like 50 miles an hour, sustained winds. Well, I just said gusting. That's stupid. But they were gusting to like 50 miles an hour, sustained winds of like 30. It's still gusting today. The low pressure is like extremely tightly wound. I mean, the pressure gradients are close together. That's the reason we're getting all this wind. So in eastern North Carolina, South Carolina, eastern Georgia, down to the Panhandle, and I think up to Virginia, along the coast is an enhanced risk today. This system is really strong, and I think a lot of the severe thunderstorm warnings that we've had south of us were from just gradient winds that were pulled down by the rain. What are you doing, Bo? Check it out. So I was like, what is it? What was that? Did you hear that? But it's really a lot of heavy winds today. And then today, of course, it's cool again. Yesterday it was like 67 degrees at midnight last night. It was still warm. You know, we didn't have, the warm front finally come over us probably after 11 o'clock. And then we had, what do you call it? We got somebody on a four-wheeler down there. Get 'em, killer. And then we had just some heavy rain. We didn't have any thunderstorms. So it stayed pretty cool and stable here. We didn't hardly have nothing, so. But anyway, I figured I'd show you. Tonight we're supposed to have snow showers. Supposed to drop off cold again, but not like super cold. Kind of looks like showers coming in now. Cleaning all that out. Like I said, we're supposed to have snow showers tonight. CJ's in school, which the last 3 days, I think, we've had red flag warnings for fire. Fire dangers went up, probably because of the heavy winds, plus the dry conditions. We had no dew points at all. That's one ingredient that we did not have for tornadoes. And tornadoes, yesterday they had, I think, 3 reports, preliminary reports of tornadoes. The day before that they had 7. So they, pretty good little tornado outbreak there in Oklahoma, Texas, and then it moved east. I think it's starting to rain. It moved east during the night, and then but a lot of them have struggled yesterday. the severe weather struggled. So, are you trying to get to that bag? Get him, killer. Get him, killer. Get him, killer. That's right, Delilah. But it wasn't too bad. But I still failed at what I said I was going to do. I said, well, I'm not going to obsess over the weather, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did. I was at work yesterday, so I had to, what do you call it? I had to work. And I got to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, unless someone takes my day, which would be nice. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. You know, I'll work it Monday. I don't want to, but it's extra money. And I only have Tuesday off. So we'll see when the next system comes in. And see what comes of it. So today, temperature is supposed to drop, and then it's supposed to get, what do you call it? Supposed to get snow showers tonight, and then our garbage can last night was laying, and it blew the bucket off the banana tree. Oh. We're watching you, Bo. He said, okay. I figured them dead limbs up there would fall out last night. Excuse me. Some of them would hit my truck. I hope they don't, but you know, it's right in line of it. The fence would be crushed because some of them are pretty good size and they're big, but they are rotten. So let's see what we can see. Of course, you got limbs laying around here. This is a really high wind event. I mean, they wasn't really, most of it wasn't the severe weather. Most of it was the hard wind that we were getting. That's growing pretty good. Of course, you've seen the banana tree. It ain't doing nothing yet. It usually is dormant for a while until we get a couple of days of warm weather. Bo! Bo! Come on! Over here! I'd like to slip over to the neighbor's house. Let's see how this, if any of this stuff's growing. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these roses are growing. See, that's got a mix of roses. Well, no, that's a rose. But I sprayed a lot of the other stuff where it wouldn't be growing. Hopefully we can keep this thing contained. I've cut it down twice. I cut it down once right after the old man passed away because he was in the middle of cutting it down. And then I cut it down again this year. Let's see. Didn't I cut it down last year too, wasn't it? Because I remember when I was making the videos, I was going over and seeing, you know, showing what stuff was growing. What night? Bojama. Delilah. This stuff's starting to bud out because we have some warm days, and the trees have some buds on them too. There's a dead limb in that cherry tree too. What you doing there, Delilah? You enjoying yourself? You're like, not really. I want to go inside and lay down. Well, we don't have any like visible damage, you know, from anything that's just things blowed around, just loose furniture and, you know, loose stuff. Yeah, you can see some of the buds starting to come out on the trees. So that's, springs are coming. Oh my Lord, it's Delilah. She hears all the noises, but she don't know what they are. Go ahead and grab it. Oh no, it's Wrinkles. He's like, would you stop? I think there's a bird nest blew out of there too. Looks like Bo took a dump on him. I guess he decided to lean over and say, this is my bird nest. Ain't that right, Wrinkles? I've been trying to keep that covered up where it will won't get too much frost on it. Ain't that right, Bo Jamma? Oh my Lord. It's Wrinkles. It's Wrinkles. Yeah, you can feel the temp starting to go down. I hate to see that tree go. Mom wanted to cut down. She didn't want to fall on the neighbor's fence because this one fell, even though they've been around since I was a kid there. And they had never hurt anybody, but look, a woodpecker made a nest in it up there. Huh. But anyway, I figured I'd make another progression video showing this, talking about the windshield, talking about this late winter. That's what it seemed like, a late winter type what do you call it, setup. Late winter, early spring setup. That's what it kind of felt like with how much shear it had in it. You know, I mean, it was highly sheared. You know, a lot of wind shear in it. So it was really, really windy. Gradient winds, you know. It wasn't a hot wind either. It was, you know, still a cool wind. The thing about it was that messed that one up is the warm sector was, why do you gotta smell your own pee? It's so weird. The warm sector was so small and so far to the coast, like a normal winter setup. That's how winter setups usually are. Now in March, you can get, you know, a strong dynamic setup like that, and then it ushers in a fairly big snow. Case in point was the blizzard of '93 for us, where we had, I think, 2 feet of snow on the ground and stuff like that. That was in '93 though. And we didn't have severe weather ahead of it like they normally did. The severe weather was down in Florida. They had a lot of a pretty violent tornado outbreak down there. And so it was you can get March storms that are really snowy. I feel rain hitting me in the face. But anyway, I figured I'd make a progression video. And of course, like I said, CJ will be home. I'll be posting another video where I played Roblox, where I played a game of The Rake. And it's that game actually is, I like it. It's really scary then. It's a pretty good game. I think I'm uploading it now, but I'm just making this one like a progression video because I know I'll be working the next 4 days. Well, I'll be off tomorrow. Might make another video of us just goofing off. But I know Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I'll be working. So I'll have to pull a 4-day, 12 hours. It'll be, 48 hours. So 8 hours of overtime. Well, I think they pay, I don't remember how it works. But anyways, I just figured I'd make this while I got free time. I ain't really doing nothing, just kind of hanging out. So, but anyway, I'll see you probably in the next video.